So most of you know this by now, but iOS 18 has just came out for the iPhone XR, and it's actually pretty crazy because there were some really crazy things going on with this particular phone on this version of software. And what's even crazier than that is that, in my personal opinion, iOS 18 in a way kind of saved this particular iPhone. This iPhone came out in 2018 and it's been out for almost 6 years now. And the fact that this phone is probably going to get 7 years of software updates is actually pretty insane in my personal opinion. So first of all, I would probably say that a lot of the features that we got on iOS 18 are fairly big. The fact that we did get these many pages of, or these many changes in this particular software were really, really cool. And that is something that's really awesome going on for this particular device, because if you're going through and expecting to get a phone from 2018, and the fact that it has these many features inside of it is absolutely crazy in my personal opinion. I feel like the UI elements that Apple changed here were also really big. They could have easily limited the amount of versions or amount of features this phone was getting, but they gave it almost everything. They gave it the new revamped control center, which is really cool and really nice, although it's a little buggy. It's still super cool that they kind of threw this in here. On top of that, they still gave us the ability of moving around all of our applications and everything like that around the home screen, and the customizing of the home screen as well. It was super nice that they did that. They didn't have to go and do it, but the fact that they gave us this type of customizing is super, super cool. And that's something I love seeing on these particular phones. And I would probably say that the performance of this phone has actually been pretty solid as well. I remember when this phone first came out, there was the checkra jailbreak that came out like a year or two after this phone came out, and this phone was not supported on it. But for a lot of things that people would jailbreak their phone for, you have that capability natively now. You now have like hidden applications. You can now hide your apps. You can now passcode lock your apps and Face ID lock your apps. And this is the oldest iPhone and kind of the cheapest iPhone on iOS 18, and it's been running it pretty much like a champ. Now, I wouldn't recommend anyone to install it yet, but if the future of this iPhone is as good as kind of how this first beta is running so far for me, I kind of do feel like that the iPhone XR in a way is almost saved. I was on the brink of kind of telling people to buy this phone anymore, and now that this iPhone is pretty much almost guaranteed another year of updates, maybe two if it gets iOS 18 security updates when iOS 19 comes out, I think that's going to be another very, very crazy thing that's going to end up happening here as well. So personally for me, I'm a humongous fan of the iPhone XR. I've been a big fan since it first came out. I was kind of critical of it when it first came out. But I do think for the most part, this phone is very, very good. I think it still probably is worth buying for like a sub $200 phone. It might be getting closer to about 150 right now. And I think in a lot of ways, iOS 18 kind of saved the iPhone XR in my personal opinion. So that kind of covers it up there. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit the subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video.